crazy how much of my old, bigger self still lives in my head with everything I do, you know, like getting dressed or, you know, going outside, like with my shirt off. If I'm going outside with my shirt off, there's always this thing in the back of my head, even though I've lost a lot of weight and I feel confident in myself now. There's this little thought in the back of my head, you know, of before that still thinks that I look terrible, you know, that still is worried about when I walk, you know, if my body's just going to be jumping up and down, you know, like it was before. If I was to walk down the stairs before, it would be so uncomfortable because my body would just jump up and down, and it would also be embarrassing. I feel like everyone could just see that, and I have to remind myself now that that's not me anymore. But it's like that little thought is always still there. The other thing I noticed is like when I'm with other people and like let's say I'm around other people watching a movie or something and I'm sitting down, like I'm so inclined to still want to like put a pillow over my stomach, because you know when you're overweight you're insecure about the fact that your stomach's just like folding over your fucking legs, and that used to embarrass me so much. So I always used to put a pillow over myself when I was watching a movie next to anyone, like on the couch, and I still do that to this day. Like I still put a pillow on my stomach, and I have to remind myself that like I don't need to do that anymore. Like that's not me anymore. But like again, it's just like wired into my brain. Or eating around other people, specifically like bad foods, because when I was bigger I remember like in school if I had a bad food with me, you know, like let's say that there was some type of candy that I was eating or some type of snack, whatever, maybe it was a Lunchable, whatever, something that didn't look healthy. I was genuinely like so anxious to eat it around people because I was afraid people would make fun of me and, you know, make a joke that I was eating something that would correlate to me being fat. And I still kind of think the same way now. Like I still have that little anxious feeling sometimes when I'm eating something that's not healthy around other people. I still feel in my heart or in my chest that someone's going to make fun of me for, you know, looking fat or being fat. And it's crazy that my brain still works like that all these years later. And you know, like I've just recently lost all the weight, but these are things that have been in my head, you know, since I was a little kid. So it makes sense that it's still there. It's just like, one, I wonder if that will ever go away, if that's something that, you know, will just always be in the back of my head, or if that's something that just over time will change. But it's definitely strange.